my background, as you can see, is quite diverse. I started with a master's degree in German at St Andrews back in the 1970s. Went to Germany for a year to teach in a university, came back to do a postgraduate course in translation. In those days it was always a diploma and not an MA as it tends to be here. Went back to Germany after that to work for 10 years as a communication specialist in various ways, translation and interpreting, and a lot of editing. And returned after that period to take a master's degree in business administration at the Manchester Business School, as it was then. Everything's merged now. And followed by a marketing diploma. I graduated from all of that then in 1991, which was one major recession preceding the really famous one in the 80s. And I started my own translation business the year after I graduated. It started in my parents' spare bedroom, but it went from strength to strength, and eventually I moved then from their house on the coast near Scarborough into York, where I had, I think, at the most 5 translators working with me in-house at one time, and support staff obviously. And then we decided to disband just about the time the big recession started in 2007, 2008, I don't remember exactly. And it was all very positive. It was the perfect time to save the overhead, obviously. Everyone went freelance. They had the training to be entrepreneurs, and they also had a backing of our clients that they could all go to, because obviously it stood to reason that if there was enough for 6 people before we broke up, there would be enough for 6 people afterwards. And it has proved very fruitful, and I'm still in touch with most of them. So in addition to running my own business, I was also involved in the Yorkshire Translators and Interpreters and ITI for many years on the board of ITI, as the council as it was at the time, and I was also head of the Yorkshire Translators and Interpreters for many years. And now, having moved back to my homeland, as you might say, in the northeast of Scotland, I'm also an active member of ITI Scotland, Scotnet.